Why do you always wake up tired? Discover the truth once and for all. Block 1. The illusion of sleep quantity versus quality. We've all heard the advice. Get 8 hours of sleep and you'll feel great. But if that were true, why do so many people wake up exhausted even after a full night's sleep? The truth is that sleep duration alone doesn't determine how well rested you feel. Sleep quality plays a much bigger role. Without deep sleep and REM sleep, your body and brain don't fully recharge, leaving you drained no matter how long you stay in bed. Sleep happens in cycles, and each one consists of different stages. The most restorative ones are deep sleep, when your body repairs itself, and REM sleep, when your brain processes emotions, memories, and learning. If you're not getting enough of these stages, your sleep isn't truly restful. This means that even if you sleep for 8 or more hours, you may still wake up feeling groggy, sluggish, or even more tired than before. So, what's preventing your body from reaching these essential sleep phases? Several hidden factors could be at play. Poor sleep hygiene, such as exposure to screens before bed, inconsistent sleep schedules, or an uncomfortable mattress, can disrupt the body's natural rhythm. Stress and anxiety keep the mind too active, blocking the transition into deep sleep. Certain sleep disorders, like insomnia or sleep apnea, can repeatedly interrupt your sleep cycles without you even realizing it. Another common problem is fragmented sleep. When you wake up frequently throughout the night, even if you don't remember it. This is especially common for people who suffer from undiagnosed sleep apnea, which causes breathing disruptions that pull the body out of deep sleep. Even minor disturbances, like snoring, caffeine intake before bed, or too much light in your bedroom, can prevent you from entering those deeper, more restorative sleep stages. To truly wake up refreshed, you don't just need more sleep, you need better sleep. It's not about the quantity of hours you spend in bed, but the quality of the sleep you're getting. Understanding and optimizing your sleep cycles could be the key to finally feeling rested, energized, and fully awake in the morning. But how can you ensure you're getting enough deep and REM sleep? That's what we'll explore next. Block 2. Sleep apnea, the hidden thief of rest. You wake up feeling tired, sluggish, and foggy, like you didn't sleep at all. But what if the problem isn't how long you sleep, but how often your body is being interrupted during the night? One of the most common yet overlooked causes of poor sleep is sleep apnea, a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts while you sleep. These pauses in breathing prevent you from reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep, leaving you exhausted no matter how long you stay in bed. The most well-known sign of sleep apnea is loud snoring, but not everyone with sleep apnea snores. Many people have silent sleep apnea, where breathing disruptions happen without obvious sounds, making it difficult to recognize the condition. You might not even remember waking up, but your brain and body do. Each time your airway becomes blocked, your body panics and forces you to wake up slightly to start breathing again. This happens dozens or even hundreds of times per night, pulling you out of deep sleep without you realizing it. The effects of sleep apnea go far beyond feeling groggy in the morning. Because your brain is constantly being pulled out of REM sleep, cognitive functions suffer, leading to brain fog, trouble concentrating, and memory problems. Over time, untreated sleep apnea can also increase the risk of serious health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and even strokes. The constant strain on your heart and body from repeated oxygen deprivation makes sleep apnea a dangerous condition if left undiagnosed. Many people don't even know they have it. Since the symptoms occur during sleep, it's easy to dismiss morning fatigue as stress, overwork, or poor sleep habits. If you wake up feeling unrest despite spending enough time in bed, or if you often feel drowsy during the day, sleep apnea could be the reason. Other signs include waking up with a dry mouth, frequent headaches, excessive daytime sleepiness, and waking up gasping for air, even if you don't remember it happening. The good news? Sleep apnea is treatable. Simple lifestyle changes, sleep position adjustments, and medical treatments like CPAP therapy can help restore proper breathing during sleep, allowing you to finally experience deep, uninterrupted rest. But the first step is awareness. If you constantly wake up feeling exhausted, it's time to ask, could sleep apnea be silently stealing your rest? Block 3. Modern life is sabotaging your sleep. You go to bed on time, but instead of falling asleep, your mind races. You check your phone one last time, scroll through social media, or watch just one more video. Before you know it, another hour has passed, and even when you finally close your eyes, restful sleep seems impossible. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Modern life is making good sleep harder than ever. One of the biggest culprits is blue light exposure. Phones, tablets, computers, and TVs emit blue light, which tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This suppresses melatonin, the hormone responsible for making you sleepy. When melatonin levels stay low, falling asleep becomes a struggle, and your sleep cycles are delayed. This is why you can feel tired all day, but suddenly wide awake at night. Your body's internal clock is being disrupted. But screens aren't the only problem. Late-night eating can also sabotage sleep. When you eat close to bedtime, especially heavy or sugary foods, your digestive system stays active, preventing your body from fully relaxing. Spicy foods and caffeine make things even worse by increasing heart rate and body temperature, making deep sleep harder to achieve. Stress and anxiety are another major factor. The demands of modern life keep many people in a state of constant hyper-alertness. If your brain is still processing work deadlines, personal worries, or social media interactions before bed, your body remains in fight or flight mode. This makes it nearly impossible to enter the deep, restorative sleep stages that your body needs to recover. Even if you fall asleep, your sleep remains light and fragmented, leaving you exhausted the next morning. The result? A vicious cycle of poor sleep and exhaustion. You wake up feeling tired, rely on caffeine to stay alert, and then struggle to wind down at night, only to repeat the process again the next day. Over time, this leads to chronic sleep debt, where your body is never truly rested and your health, mood, and cognitive abilities begin to suffer. The good news? Small lifestyle changes can make a huge difference. Reducing screen time before bed, keeping a consistent sleep schedule, and practicing relaxation techniques can help reset your body's natural sleep rhythms. By making intentional choices, you can break free from modern sleep disruptors and finally experience deep, refreshing rest. Block 4. The mind-body connection. How stress and anxiety drain you. Have you ever felt physically exhausted but unable to fall asleep because your mind wouldn't slow down? You replay conversations, worry about tomorrow, or stress over things you can't control. Your body wants to sleep, but your mind won't let it. This is the power of the mind-body connection. When your thoughts are restless, your sleep suffers. From a Buddhist perspective, much of our suffering comes from attachment to thoughts, worries, and expectations. When we cling to fears about the future or regrets about the past, our minds remain trapped in a cycle of stress. This is especially harmful at night, when the body needs to transition into a calm, restorative state. Instead, chronic stress activates the sympathetic nervous system, keeping the body in a mild state of fight or flight. Even if you fall asleep, your body remains on high alert, preventing you from reaching the deep sleep stages necessary for true recovery. This is why stress-related insomnia is so common. The more anxious you feel about falling asleep, the harder it becomes. Your brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which keeps your heart rate elevated and prevents relaxation. Over time, this creates a negative feedback loop. Poor sleep increases stress, and stress makes it harder to sleep. But there's a way to break the cycle. The key is learning to quiet the mind before bed. One of the most effective methods is mindfulness meditation, which trains your brain to let go of racing thoughts. Studies show that mindfulness reduces cortisol levels and helps the body transition into a state of deep relaxation. Another powerful tool is controlled breathing, such as the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. This slows the heart rate and signals to your body that it's time to rest. Journaling can also help. Writing down your worries before bed allows your mind to release them, preventing overthinking while you try to sleep. Similarly, gratitude exercises shift focus from stress to positive emotions, creating a mental environment more conducive to rest. By training your mind to let go of stress and attachment, you allow your body to finally enter the deep, restorative sleep it craves. True rest isn't just about closing your eyes, it's about quieting the mind so the body can fully relax. Waking up tired isn't just a random occurrence. It's often the result of poor sleep quality, hidden disorders, or daily habits that sabotage rest. But the good news is that you have control. Identifying sleep apnea, improving your nighttime routine, and practicing mindfulness can transform your sleep. Small changes add up, leading to more energy, focus, and well-being. Because in the end, great sleep isn't about quantity, it's about quality.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, we prepared the next video especially for you. Click here to watch.